Hello. We're on our way to my mother's. We're going to get her and take her shopping today. And it's a really cold day. It's 25 degrees in Chattanooga right now. And I'm like dressed in layers because people keep their houses warm and stuff. So I just, I know to put on different layers of clothes so I could take off as I get warm or whatever. I got my car warm so I didn't have to wear a coat because when it's a cloudy day, they said something about it might be sunny, but I don't know, it looks awful cloudy. It said something about snow flurries, but it would just be enough snow flurries that it wouldn't even matter. I have to stop at these little turnabouts. I guess they're called turnabouts. You go from around these circles, and you have to wait if something's coming from the left into the circle. You have to wait on them. So if there's a line of cars and they're all coming around that circle to the left of you, you sit there until you can find a chance, which some could turn right and some go straight, and some will turn and go to the left once they get around in the turnabouts. A lot of people don't understand these things, and I understand that they don't understand because it was hard for me to understand. But when people come out of their cities and they come to our city and they see all these turnabouts, they don't know what to do with them. So it's sort of hard to get them to know that it's their turn to go. After I leave my mom's today, I might go by and see if Angel would like for me to hold the baby one time if it's not too late. I know that Ron's going to be working on his room. He's been organizing things in his room, and I peeped in there and it looked really like he's really getting organized. I think he needs more shelves. Someone mentioned to him, why don't you buy more shelves? It could stay on top of, I think, if he probably had more shelves, but he's doing great. Here we are at a turnabout again. And I gotta wait till this man with this big old thing comes around. And then we get to go. So, anyway, these turnabouts are headaches when there's people that don't know what they're doing. I really don't know what I'm doing out here driving and talking, and mother's body's not hurting her too bad. I hope she's doing good this morning. I always get to her house about the same time every time I go, about 9:30. Coffee's good this morning. It's called Breakfast Blend. I got it at Food City. I don't know if they put it out or if it's something else. Somebody else puts it out, but it's good. And then I'm going to be drinking the Core today. And it's a drink that's supposed to help you when you're hydrated. It's put your pH balance, I think, back. It's an organic drink. We got to run to Walmart today and get cat food. And anyway, tonight's church night, and I would love to go to church. I have no idea if I'll be back, if I'll be able to go. I'm going to try to go. It's something that I enjoy. I don't do much of what I enjoy. There's this little bridge, and it's so tiny that whenever you go under it, two cars can pass in it, but it makes you a nervous wreck, like you're going to hit the side of the wall. And I always stop, and if there's anybody behind me, they stop, whether they want to or not. But anyway, if there's cars coming toward me and they've let a bunch of cars through, then I'm going to stop and let them through. because that's only nice. That's a nice thing to do. They were nice enough to let the flow of traffic from my side go through. So it's only nice of me to repay his kindness or her kindness and stop and let them come through. And then after a couple of them, they need to stop and let other people through. We could pass in it, but it scares you that you're going to scrape the whole side of the tunnel. And I wonder why they don't ever fix that. I mean, I know there's a freeway that goes, you know, you don't have to go through that. But anyway, I don't know why they don't fix it, or if they can, because it's a railroad track that goes across, which my nephew committed suicide and let that train on that train track. He had jumped in front of the train track and in front of the train, not the train track, and the train hit him and killed him. And that was about 5 years ago, 6 years ago. And it was a troubled man. He just got on the wrong path, got on drugs and alcohol real bad. And it was a sad day. My mother and dad had him a lot. They raised him more or less. My sister would step in every so often and take him home with her, and he'd always want to go back to my mom's and dad's, which we lost my dad 2 years ago, maybe 3 years, on Father's Day. He passed away on Father's Day, and we were all there, and that was a very sad day. But my mother's the only one left in her family, and she's got me and my sister, and I want to take care of her. I want to love her and let her know that I love her. And someday she'll be living with me, but right now she's off and on in a wheelchair because she's got the osteoarthritis, degenerative joint thing, and it hurts her to walk and stuff. So off and on she gets up and she'll walk across the room or whatever. If she has to get up on the scales at the doctor's, she can do that. But she's a little lady and she hurts, and so we just push her around in the wheelchair, and she can do things for herself right now, but when she gets to the point where she can't, then she'll live with me. Or if we ever move to the mountains, I'll take her and she'll stay with me some and come back some, and she'll be off and on at her house and my house until she lives with me. But I love my mama, and we I take her everywhere that she needs to go. Next week we have radiation that we got to do. She's got a little place on her face that needs to be zapped, and so maybe they can take care of that for her. I love my dad, and I'm glad I got to spend the last days with him because he meant more to me than he even knows. And but we're almost at my mother's. This took us about 18 minutes to get there, and I've just run my mouth. I told you I could run my mouth. I could talk forever. I get used to being on the camera and stuff, and learn to edit. So I don't know how to tell you to subscribe to my channel so you can figure out what's going on with me, which probably doesn't matter. But there's things that I do. I do nails, which my nails are purple today, but when they get warm, See if I can get them warm. Let y'all see them pink. When they get warm, they turn pink. And they're called. I went to Amazon, and I was shopping on Amazon, and I was looking for gel polish, and I came across this sexy pink, and this is the color. They're purple. Oh, these are pink too. Anyway, they're purple when you're cold, and they're pink when you get them warm. So let's turn down this heat. But anyway, they're pink now. They were purple a minute ago, but now they're pink. So in a moment.
Recognizes Chattanooga's organizations who are community changers on J1.